evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all of you back to another Rage video, where tonight, ladies and gentlemen, to say The Show Must Go On is an underrated song by Queen. That's what I choose to start this off with. Mind you, with that being said, I literally have no idea. I have no idea what The Show Must Go On is, and I've certainly never heard really anybody talk about it, that I know of, at any rate. Now, again, one of the great things about doing, like, slightly more obscure songs by Queen is the fact that, you know what, you can every so often, sometimes I don't really know what I'm getting myself into, but with that being said, Queen almost needs no real introduction. But in case you want an introduction to something at the very least, let me give you the introduction to the entirety of Stranger Things. They're all lies, but they're entertaining lies. And in the end, isn't that what's important? The answer is no. Perfect. Now, with all that being said and done, let's dance, shall we? The show must go on. Also, is that a crab?
Empty spaces, what are we living for? Abandoned places, I guess we know the score. On and on, does anybody know what we are looking for? Another hero, another mindless crime behind the curtain. In the pantomime, hold the line. Does anybody want to take it anymore? The show must go on. The show must go on. Yeah. Inside my heart is breaking. My makeup may be flaking, but my smile still stays on. Whatever happens, I leave it all to chance. Another heartache, another failed romance. On and on. Does anybody know what we are living for? I guess I'm learning. I must be warmer now. I'll soon be turning round the corner now. Outside the dawn is breaking.
You know what? We're actually going to do something a little bit unprecedented, guys. We're not just going to turn it up. We're going to go... I don't know what it is, guys, but you know what? I think I love every single... I think this might... We are starting again from the halfway point, and honestly, this straight up might be... I know I haven't covered everything by Queen, and that's not even me talking about their absolute, their stellar classics. But quite frankly, I think this is possibly going to be the greatest Queen song of all time. I know that's a really out there thing to say, but to be honest, I love every single thing about this song. I think it is this sounds like Freddie Mercury at his absolute finest.
Empty spaces, what are we living for? Abandoned places. faces. I guess we know the score. On and on. Does anybody know what we are looking for? Another hero, another mindless crime behind the curtain in the pantomime. Hold the line. Does anybody want to take it anymore? The show must go on. The show must go on. Yeah. Inside my heart is breaking. My makeup may be flaking, but my smile still stays on. Whatever happens, I leave it all to chance. Another heartache, another failed romance. On and on. Does anybody know what we are living for? I guess I'm learning. I must be warmer now. I'll soon be turning round the corner now. Outside the dawn is breaking, but inside in the dark I'll make it to be free. Show must go on.
Show must go on. Yeah.
Ooh, inside my heart is breaking. My makeup may be flaking, but my smile still stays on. My soul is painted like the wings of butterflies. Fairy tales of yesterday will grow but never die. I can fly, my friend. Show must go on. Hey, show must go on. I'll face it with a grin. I'm never giving in. On with the show. Ooh, I'll top the bill. I'll overkill. I have to find the will to carry on with the
You know what? I had this very bizarre suspicion, if you will, that guess what? That this was straight up, we were going to be in for something incredibly special. But you know what? I was not anticipating that. You know what? This strike at some point later this year. I'm gonna be doing like the album Lazarus by David Bowie, because it was the last album. Well, I'm pretty sure, you know, it was the very last album that David Bowie worked on. It's hard to believe it's been 10 years since David Bowie's been gone from this earth. And to be honest, I think it also... I'm expecting something straight up out of that album. If it was David Bowie's last breath, he was going to say something incredibly powerful. Because that's what this is. The Show Must Go On is... It is literally the last gasp of a man facing the very end of the world. And you know what? He will still keep singing. You cannot keep this man down. Honestly, I generally don't think that, and I don't think for 1 second I can tell you if there's even, I don't even know if there's anything Queen have ever done that I think even remotely comes close. And listen, I love things like I Want to Break Free, I Want It All, Another One Bites the Dust, We Are the Champions, Fat Bottom Girls, Killer Queen, You Are My Best Friend, You Make Me Live, Don't Stop Me Now, Bohemian Rhapsody, Save Me, Crazy Little Thing Called Love, Can Anybody Find Me Some... Okay, maybe that's the one I think comes the slightest closest to this, is Can Anybody Find Me Someone to Love? Because I love that song to death. I really, really do. However, that is... The Show Must Go On, I don't think... What a song. Let me know if you think this is your favourite Queen song as well, because I literally have I almost have no words. And I don't really feel like there was any need for Freddie to say any more either. What a man. And with all that being said and done, I will see all of you guys again next time. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed.